Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Emily. I'm here with another flip through from my single flower collection, and this is Rose. Oh, you guys, this is one of my favorites. Well, it's hard for me to say that, but this, I just absolutely love the digital kit. It's so delightful. So again, 9x6, and then with a 2.5-inch spine. This one I left exposed. Let me open this up. I did a tassel on this one with various laces, and I got these little darling rosebuds, like gold on them, pearls, and it's just, this color reminds me of, it's very 50s pink to me. There's something, it's like a peachy pink. So I love it so much. This was painted, and then I used iridescent glitters and glitterific and gold wax. And then this is all like sealed. It's a hard coat. And then the frame and that pretty flower. So let's open her up. Put the tassel up here. She's pretty thick. I don't like to leave these unpacked, not full. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. This is from my kit. Like I said, I love the way that this kit turned out. It just is exquisite to me. And that's, that's the way it should be, right? When you make something, you want it to be just like your love, like what you think is the most amazing. So again, this is a magnetic closure, and then you have a couple of pieces of ephemera. Here's your library card. You can dedicate the book. This is from my kit. Put that right in there. And then this sparkling trim. This is like a pale rose graphic paper made into a pocket. And then these are again from a card collection that I have where they, they're watercolor paintings of each flowers. So where I could, I tried to include the correct flower for the journal. So I was able to find the pink rose one. Pink roses are thought to be the oldest of the rose species. Huh. I did not know that. Now I do. Various ephemera. My kit printed on vellum, which is just, love. I made this envelope out of this cool textured paper. It's like rose blossoms. And then I made a little bow. It has a journaling card in here. Just, I love it so much. This is, Rose is probably one of the my most favorite journals I've ever made. And I really do think it comes down to this kit. I just cannot get enough of it. It's the colors. And then I like the background pages I was able to do for this one. Here's a pocket made out of the master collage. And then this old book page you could use to journal on or to collage with. Pretty pink and green rose trim. This is a little tuck spot. Try to include vintage ephemera that works as I can. This is a letter. Sweet letter about someone's mother, so you can read that. Here is a fabulous collaged, stamped, distressed washi tape pocket. I think this guy was supposed to go in the front. That was supposed to go here. Sometimes when I take these apart and put them back together, things get mixed around a little bit. Oh dear, now where was I? Yeah, here. Okay. This is from Painted Garden. Stunning, stunning images. This is just a little envelope that I added rose to and some various ephemera in here for you. You can write on the back of that. I like that. Layered trims. This is like a parchment paper. It's really satisfying. Oh, I did some gold distressing on this side. Book pages. This is a vintage postcard. Leonard to Mama. This card was Grandma Thompson's about 48 years ago. Wow, March 11th, 1953. It's so pretty. That's very special. Okay, here I did a big tag with my kit as the background, and then fabric flowers and sewing and copy dyed paper, and oh, I just love it so much. I love crinkling that. This is like a cluster, a fabric cluster. I shared this on my Instagram. I used a fabric rose petal and different fabric flowers and just made that into like a tab. This is from the kit. Trims. Look at this gorgeous trim. I had very little of this, but I wanted to use it here. This is another journaling card. I love that little butterfly. I used some washi tape. And then we have a glassine bag in there with more space to journal. This is scrapbooking paper. Oh, I added this postcard because they have roses in their yard. The rose garden. This is, oh, the Emily Post house and garden. Charming summer home of the late Mrs. Post. Martha's Vineyard. Gorgeous. So that's fun. And then just various like journaling cards and things you could send to a friend. This is specialty paper. Tried to find one for each journal, and I just love the wild flow of this and the colors, and the feel of it's really good. Oh, here is Fussy Cut from my kit. Love that effect. This thing's tucked into there. It's gilded in gold. This is a pocket. Some of that textured paper. It's really almost like cloth in a way. You have to feel it. These are apple blossoms, but that's the rose family, right? I really like the background pages. Oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, this is what dreams are made. My dreams are made of. I have no words. I can't express to you my love for this kit. It just is so magical to me. Oh, I included a brand new thank you card that you can send, and has this glittery box of pink roses. So that is amazing. Bring a bit of joy wherever you go. So you could, use these as affirmation cards like throughout your home. Trim. This is an old card. Love that. Image. Big old pocket. I did some spray with some gold. Here's another postcard. American Beauty. The rose. And I kept this one in the thing because it's a little fragile. 1 cent postage. Do you see that? 1 cent. Gorgeous. Big ol' tag. Love this kit. This reminds me, I think just the roses in general remind me of my grandma. She always had really pretty roses in her garden. Had a rose stamp, washi, just the trim here and there. This is recycled paper. I love this effect. page. More scrappy clusters. The vellum. Just, I mean, what a beautiful diary, you know, and especially if you use a diary like this and then you fill it up and you are able to go back and look at it years later. It's just a wonderful experience to flip through and like relive some of those memories. Or if you pass it down to your children and they read through, it's, you know, it's magical. I think stuff like this is magical, where we hold our memories. It's very special. Clusters. This is some layered trims. I had a little bit of this left, so I wanted to use that. Anything that sparkles, you know me. Gorgeous tag. Vellum. This is a book page. I have this book called Petal. Excuse me. And it just is the most beautiful illustrations of different flowers. Oh my gosh. So I did use these where I could. I left this one out because I was like, I cannot cut this up. I just want you to be able to enjoy it. Both sides of it. I didn't want to sew it. I just wanted you to have it. Fluffy trims. Oh, this is an ancient book page. Really old. I need to be careful with this. And more journaling spot. Look at this pretty paper. Really pretty. Oh, here's Rose's folio. So let us get into that. And as I was doing my flip throughs of Daisy and Forget-Me-Not, I forgot to share with you that I actually did get you guys dried flowers to add into this. I'm not going to take this out of the package because they're very delicate, obviously. But I'm just going to put those in there for you. And you could either use them throughout the journal or wherever. But I did get dried flowers of hydrangea, daisies, lilacs, roses. What am I missing? Oh, I had Forget-Me-Not blossoms that I made into the acetate bookmark. So here's your journaling spot. But yeah, that's for you. So I completely forgot to share with you the daisy one, but I can show you now. Dried daisies. So you could decorate with them or whatever you like. I like this one because it includes a bit of this trim. So sparkly. I love sparkle. The rich colors of this sort of background page. And then this does have dried rose petals from a red rose from my garden, along with fabric flowers and sequins, and it's a shaker, and then this is a little scrap of embroidered fabric. More vintage book pages. This one, I printed my kit on coffee dyed paper just to see the difference, because typically I print my kit on, where are you? Double-sided matte presentation paper, which makes it so vibrant, and it's also an amazing texture to write on. It's very sturdy and smooth. But I wanted to see how it would come out on coffee dyed paper, and it's just much more of a muted, like shabby sort of look. So I included that page because I thought that would be a fun kind of different tone. Love that trim. This is the specialty paper with a little scrap of rose petal sewn. Here's your Katie Daisy note card that you get to have. Edith Holden. Oh, goodness. For the rose, ho, the rose is the eye of the flowers, is the blush of the meadows that feel themselves fair. Oh my gosh, you can read that. This is just stunning. June. Pink flowers. Extra papers. These roses. Love that trim. A vintage postcard. I can't help myself. A lot of vintage postcards include roses for whatever reason, so I have a bunch of these. This one is blank, so you get to use that. And then, oh, this way. Pretty, 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 pretty. And then I like this handkerchief as a pocket. There's some journaling cards, tags, and then what do we have here? This is the other side of the inner closure, a magnet. So fun. And then this is the Katie Daisy Wild Rose note card, which if you've seen a bunch of my videos, you know that this is the illustration I like best of hers. So, oh, it's special to give it to you. And then just another little journaling card in there with some trims. So that is Wild Rose. Oh my gosh, I just love the way that digital kit came out and how this all came together. It's so full and just the textures I really, really love. So let me know what you think down in the comments. And thank you again so much for watching. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.